And welcome in back to our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. We are live from Black Hills Energy Stadium as the Spearfish Post 164 baseball team looking to split the doubleheader series today versus the Yankton Post 12 Bucks, live on KDSJ Radio, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and KDSJ980.com. And also right here on your TV screen on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome in to our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first pitch, being brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair, the Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish. And off exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. Paul James, Clayson Davis here on the call today in game number 2. Haley Treasure running the camera on KDSJ-TV. Cody Oliver running the board on KDSJ Radio. Full crew today for American Legion Baseball. And Paul, after watching Game 1, Yankton dominating 11-0, what do you want to see from Spearfish in Game 2 to give themselves a better chance?
Well, and Spearfish actually able to work a couple of hits, get some guys on base with a walk here and there. Just got to come up with that big hit at some point. Got to come up with a big hit. Got to play mistake-free. Can't be making balls. Can't be making plays on balls that that are easy to make them look hard. You can't do that. You have to play mistake-free. No ways, two ways about it, especially with a team like Yankton.
As Yankton 17-4 entering this second game, Spearfish now 9-11. As both teams make their way out to the diamond, we'll have our national anthem coming up next, and then first pitch. Don't know if we have a national anthem singer. We do. We do. So we will actually keep it right here and play our national anthem.
I do not see her right now.
Never mind. We might not have a national anthem.
It'll be a pre-recorded one is what it will be.
So with that, we're going to take a 90. And we'll take a 90-second timeout and come back with our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups in the first pitch here on KDSJ Sports back in 90.
To deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Welcome back to Black Hills Energy Stadium. It's time for first pitch. Welcome in to our Dana Dental Arts starting lineup, being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish. Let our family care for your family. Paul James, you have the latest.
Let's take a look at what these lineups look like in this game here. Game number 2 this afternoon. Leading off for Yankton, playing shortstop, batting first is Beck Reichen. Batting second, playing second is Sam Goki. Batting third in right field is Easton Fieser. Batting fourth and playing first base is Liam Villanueva. And batting fifth is the pitcher. That is Jackson Kudera. Batting sixth is Simon Kampshoff. He is the third baseman. The catcher batting seventh, that's Brennan Gilmore. Batting eighth is Carter Boomsma. He's playing left, and Tate Bestie is in center field. He'll bat ninth in this one. And no DH in the game for Yankton. And we'll get to Post 164s after Post 164 comes up to bat. They're going with Sean Sewell on the mound. And behind the plate, Owen Bruner. Seeing his first action in a while back there. As in the infield looks like Jack Sharp at left, or excuse me, to the left of the infield. He'll play, oh no, that is Darren Crooks. I'm trying to read people there. Jack Sharp is in at short. At first base is Tucker Olson, and at second is Luke Poling.
So with that, we're getting ready to go for first pitch. You're running a little bit ahead of schedule. This game was originally scheduled for 1:30. First pitch coming at 1:01, and it's going to drive over to third, right by Crooks at third, out to left field. And that will be enough for a base hit single by Beck Reichen to lead things off for Yankton. They had 6 hits in the first game for 11 runs. Spearfish also committed 2 errors defensively, and Yankton already off to a quick start.
Yeah, they are. Just, I mean, one pitch, one swing of the bat, and already a hit on the board. And probably, you know, at that rate, it wouldn't take long to best the amount of hits they had in the last game.
Let's bring up the number 2 hitter for Yankton. I believe this is Goki. As Sewell again, the starter on the mound, and throws low. 0-0. 1-0 count now to Goki. Our live stats are not pulling up yet on KDSJ Sports. Throw back over to first base, Tucker Olson. There at first. So still 1-0 count to the lead to the second hitter for Yankton. 17-4 on the season. Entered today in the number 2 spot. And here's a drive that's going to go out towards center. Catch easily made by Spearfish. And the center fielder, I believe that is Jackson Peters-Hatton with the out.
And we see the line drive out into center field. And the catch made out there as well.
So that keeps the runner planted at first. Reichen is the runner as Goki fly out to center. Now here's a shot that's going to be fouled over toward first base.
So at least a fairly quick out there for Sewell with that runner at first. Try to keep him there as he takes that lead.
So 0-1 now to Yankton. Easton Feeser. Throw back to first, not there in time. Sewell is still checking first. He'll try that throw down multiple times. Here's a drive right out towards right field, and it's going to land fair as Bruner has to go all the way back to the track. The runner's going to circle around first. Reichen, here's the throw to go home. It's not going to be in time, and Yankton already takes a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it was a great drive out to right and just down the line. So, yeah, just a solid base hit all the way, and right away Bruner actually catching is going to go out to talk to his pitcher. That was Connor
catching,
Johnson
yes.
out and right. Yep. Yeah, just nothing anybody could do about it. Just a solid base hit out that way.
So already 2 hits for Yankton. They didn't get their first hit until about the 3rd inning in game number 1. They're leading 1-0 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Liam Villanueva, didn't see him in game number 1. He's the cleanup hitter in game 2 on a dropped first strike. Keeps the runner planted at second, and Sewell starts ahead of the count. Sean Sewell, the most experienced pitcher for Post 164. As he's pitched in 25 2/3 innings, has started 6 games. This is his 7th. The 0-1 pitch is going to be a bit low for 1-1. It's allowed 21 hits, 22 runs, 19 earned, has walked 26, struck out 16 with an ERA of 5.182 on the season for Sewell. And a 1-1 count with 1 out. Sewell checks second. Wind up. Here's the throw. And a check swing by Villanueva. Our Law on the Diamond brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Call strike 2.
That was a good pitch by Sewell. Get it off the plate there and had the batter guessing.
Yankton, the all-white uniforms, red numerals, black outlines. Spearfish, baby blue tops, white pants, white ball caps. As here's the 1-2, 1 out. Here's the swing inside. You betcha. Strike 3, and that's out number 2.
And I think, nope, that was strike 2. 2-2.
Oh, I thought that was
saying. Okay.
Okay, never mind. So it's 2-2.
It looked like the batter said, "Hey, that's strike 2, right?" And he got an agreement. And the pitch
Now
a little
it's
bit high.
3-2. So your friendly neighborhood commentator jumping the gun. So now we're at a full count. Villanueva makes it the first. I'm really going to look like a fool. Runner away from second, and that's Feeser. Sewell checks Feeser. He's going to try Villanueva, and it's going to be a foul ball.
Right off the nose of the bat, went up towards the first base dugout. So kind of a battle here setting up. Sewell trying not to give in here. Already one run across.
Feeser with a one-run RBI double. The one hit for Feeser. 2 hits for Yankton here in the top of the first. It's just one out. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch coming, and low and inside, strike 3. Ball 4. And runners are now at first and second.
Yeah, that pitch ended up a little bit low and inside as we look at it on the Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay. Again, our square not quite in the right spot. We'll get that reposition. We'll see that sail inside.
It's a bit low. Oops. The runners at first and second, one out. It's going to bring up Jackson Kudera, the pitcher, number 5 in the order. He shoots one over towards left field, third base, and foul. Fix our square on KDSJ-TV in a quick manner. So the 0-1 to Kudera. He fouls his next pitch back out to the parking lot again.
So way ahead, Sewell in this one here, and that's where you want to be. And going to try to get this batter here, being this far ahead. You hate to waste the 0-2 opportunity. Those opportunities against a team like this, you got to make them count. And
here's a shot right at third, picked up by Scharf. There's the foot race, and they called him out barely.
Man. That was close, and we're going to get this on the replays. Get caught watching the game and not running the controls correctly. There it is over to the left. That was very close. It's all I can say is it was very close, and the out recorded there at first. It was almost a 50-50 one there. So
the fielder's choice keeps the runners at first and second, now with 2 outs.
And now we're going to have a courtesy runner there, looks like. Hunhoff, yep.
He will be the courtesy runner for Kudera, who is the starting pitcher.
And Hunhoff, the starting pitcher last game.
Uh-huh. So 2 outs now for Kampshoff. His first at-bat we've seen today. He starts off with a ball from Sewell. Tucker Olson in at first. We'll have our Dana and Dental Arts starting lineups in between innings. Brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. Let our family care for your family. Villanueva at second. Hunhoff over at first. And the 1-0 out and high for ball 2.
Yeah, just sailed a little bit high and outside as Sewell tried a fastball.
So 2-0 now for Kampshoff. Yankton looking for win number 18. We'll head to Huron on Monday. And Sewell throws over the plate but sinks low for ball 3. The next ball will be a 4-pitch walk to load the bases for Gilmore. So Sewell takes his time on the mound. Runners away from second and first. Here's the throw, and unsurprisingly, Kampshoff takes the 3-0 all the way for strike 1.
Yep, he's just trying to get on base, fill it up for the next guy, and still a ways to go here, Sewell to come back.
Of course, a fly out would retire the inning. Here is a pop-up that flies over top of the diamond and over top of our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. It's now 3-2, so Sewell has battled back from that 3-0 deficit.
Got to make a big pitch here.
Sewell gets what he wants from Bruner. These two have been paired together multiple times. Wind up. Here's the throw. Outside. Got him. Strike 3.
That was a nice pitch there by Sewell as we take a look at it in the Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay here to wrap up the top half of the first inning as Sewell comes to set. Had to make himself a good pitch. Threw a curve, dropped it right off the outside part of the plate, and did a nice job as we head to the bottom of the first. Take a 30-second break. 1-0 Yankton. We'll be back with Spearfish coming to bat right after this on KDSJ Sports.
Is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote.
Welcome back to more American Legion baseball here on KDSJ Sports, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com, as well as the KDSJ Sports mobile app. You can watch and listen anywhere, anytime, as well as watch on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook.
You can do that. You can do all of that.
It's pretty neat, actually.
It is, and it's a beautiful day today. Kind of got thin, high cloud cover here, so it's not hot, direct sunlight, but it is warmer. And there's hardly any wind. There's a slight breeze, just very comfortable outside.
Starting pitcher for Post 12 Yankton is going to be Jackson Kudera. Meanwhile, with the batting order and your Dana Denelart starting lineups, Paul James with the latest for Spearfish Post 164.
Leading out Darren Crooks, the third baseman. Batting second, Cooper Chase, the left fielder. Batting third, Tucker Olson, the first baseman. Jack Scharf, short, batting fourth. And cleanup, batting fifth is Owen Bruner, the catcher. Batting sixth, Sean Sewell, the pitcher. Batting seventh, Connor Johnson, the right fielder. Luke Poling playing second. He's batting eighth, and Jackson Peters-Hatton is in center. He'll bat ninth. So here comes Crooks. We are set to go for Post 164 to get themselves on base and try to catch Yankton here. They're trailing 1-0 now. Swinging a pop-up is going to go out of play, and that'll be strike one.
So Crooks, the leadoff hitter, as he's been really the entire season. 0-1. Now he swings low and misses low. Strike two. Jackson Kudera, starter on the mound. Ahead early, 0-2. Yankton with a clinic defensively in game number one. As Darren Crooks with a foul ball off the chest piece of our Law on the Diamond. Again, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection.
Quick two strikes on Crooks here.
Crooks 232 average, 13 hits, 10 singles, 3 triples, 12 RBIs, and then a pitch right on the line is going to be advantage Crooks for a ball.
Yeah, that was a close one to take with two strikes on you.
Kudera working quickly, and here's a pop-up that's going to fly way over top of everyone into the clouds. Still pretty bright, but not sunny here today. Again, gorgeous day, breeze, slight breeze blowing across the diamond from right to left as Crooks, a 50-50 pitch, didn't know if he wanted to take it or not, so he'll foul it back to the parking lot. It's still 1-2.
That's what you got to do. If nothing else, just try to foul it off to get a better pitch.
1-2. Crooks will do the exact same thing and foul this one to the home plate.
3 straight fouls.
So now Crooks is racking up the pitch count on Jackson Kudera. Crooks leadoff hitter. Jackson again working quickly. Here's the next throw, and there's another one. 4 straight fouls, and we're still here at 1-2.
Oh, hanging tough. Being a tough out. And again, Kudera is still in the driver's seat, leading here 1-2.
Crooks has been living dangerously. Here's the 1-2, and there he gets burned.
He did. Swing and a miss for strike 3. As we take a look at the last Swing and a miss by Crooks there.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay on KDSJ-TV. Tropical Smoothie Cafe, locations in Spearfish and in Rapid City. It does sound pretty good for a warm day like today.
Sure does.
So here comes Cooper Chase. Here's a fly out over towards center field. Tate Bestie puts a beat on it, and he makes the catch easily for out number 2.
He does, and pitch in and out real quick as Chase makes contact, but unfortunately just a fly out to left. You see him send that out and left. Not a lot of line drive, just hangs up there and an easy out.
Here's Tucker Olson. Drive right over top the glove of second base. Goki wasn't able to make the catch. Olson will hold up at first. So after 2 outs, Spearfish with a single puts Tucker Olson on first. That's his first hit of the day through 2 games.
Yep, and Olson tried to keep him quiet for too long. Probably isn't going to happen. So Olson gets a runner on base for post 164.
So with 2 outs, runner at first, here is Jack Scharf, and he pops one up that might maybe touch the moon and back. And the shortstop, Beck Reichen, will complete the inning with the 3rd and final out.
Yep, that's right. Just to pop up to end the inning, post 164 gets a hit, but they can't do anything with it. We head to the top of 2, 1-0, Yankton leading post 164. Taking 30. We'll be back on KDSJ Sports right after this.
And are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what.
Top of the 2nd inning, Spearfish trailing Yankton 1-0 on our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Let's take a look at our matchup menu being brought to you by Beef Logic and the South Dakota Beef Industry Council. See what else is going on here today. Renner, Post 307 Kings Junior League, trailing the Post 22 Expos of Rapid City 2-7. Post 320 Shooters from the Post 320 program, they're taking on Watertown today at 2:30. The Post 22 Hard Hats taking on Renner Post 307 Royals at 5 o'clock today. The Stars host Watertown in what could be 2 really big games in Legion action. And that's a look at our matchup menu, again being brought to you by Beef Logic and the South Dakota Beef Industry Council.
Well, here comes Yankton back after scoring 1 in the top of the 1st, and Sean Sewell back out onto the mound.
So Sewell, his 2nd inning of action. He's only allowed 2 hits, 1 run. Starts off behind early. Pair of balls make it 2-0.
Missed that last pitch a little bit high.
This is Brennan Gilmore. As now Sewell goes low for ball 3.
Not missing by a heck of a lot anywhere, but missing.
So now 3-0 to Sewell. Gilmore watches first strike of the count, as unsurprisingly Gilmore lays off on the 3-0 count. Now Brennan's got to go back to work. He's the catcher. Boomsma's next. A check swing for a foul.
A whoopsie foul.
Oh, crap, I fouled it foul.
Yep.
And now we're at a full count.
Got to try to figure out how to keep the pressure off of you by getting the first batter somehow.
Sewell, deep breath, wind up, throw, and it's going to be drove right by Tucker Olson out towards Connor Johnson over at right, and a leadoff single for Brennan Gilmore. Puts the 3rd hit on the board for Yankton, and they got runner number 2 at 2nd. I mean, at first.
Yep, and the line drive, just solid right field hit, and no doubt about that. And that's going the other way. That's going with the pitch, and doing a great job just going with the hitters, or going with the pitches, I should say. So making a. Now we're gonna have a little bunt here.
Sewell picks it up, throw to first. That does record out number 1. So Jack Scharf able to help get the bunt and bring up out number 1. Gilmore moves up to second as Boomsma lays down the bunt. I wonder if he took tips from Camp Murphy.
Not likely.
I hope he didn't. So with 1 out, runner at first, it's going to bring up Tate Bestie. He's your center fielder, and the number 9 hole hitter starts off with ball 1. He's going to wing that thing in there.
Sewell looking back.
Runner away from second. Gilmore wants to show. He's going to scamper back to first as Sewell not intent to really throw down there, but just keep him planted, and Gilmore, like an annoying little brother, will look to try to annoy Sewell again. Here's the 0-1, and it's going to be a tad high.
Just missing high over the zone there. It's close, but
He's not missing by much, but it's just enough to be called a ball instead of a strike, and it's now 2-0 to Bestie. Sewell goes high and outside. It's 3-0. So Sewell was down 3-0 with the first batter in Gilmore.
this will be his 30th pitch here coming as we're in the second inning.
1-0 ball game here. Spearfish trailing Yankton in the Queen City. And the 3-0 is going to be a ball 4.
It is indeed, as we check out that ball 4 coming across to see where it missed. And it looks like that pitch missed just a hair high yet again.
So runners at first and second. Top the order now for Yankton, Beck Reichen. 1 for 1 on the day with the only runs scored for either teams. As Sewell with a bit of chin music on pitch number 1.
Sewell trying to figure it out here as he's not wild by any means, but just outside of the zone here and trying to make these guys just so good, just so disciplined, choose the right pitches to swing at.
Wind starts to pick up here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Sewell keeps sailing them high for ball 2. 6 straight balls thrown by Sean. I think just right now needs to find a spot that he can hit for a strike without giving up a hit. Has gone high for the last 2 batters. Now see if he'll try to sink it a bit lower. Here is that throw, and he does go low and outside, but this time it sinks too low.
And he missed. Yep.
Seven straight balls thrown from Sean Sewell. Goki waiting on deck. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike 1.
I'm pretty much smack dab down the middle.
Reichen daring Sewell to throw a strike, and he does. Now Beck has to go back to work. Still only 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gilmore at second. Bestie at first for Yankton Post 12 bucks. Here's the 3-1, and that's going to be low, and bases are loaded.
Yeah. So missing there on that last one. We're going to have a timeout as Bruner heads out to talk to Sewell at the mound, who's well into his 30s now pitching. And that'll give us enough time to tell you that on Sunday it's a doubleheader with Spearfish Post 164 taking on Sturgis.
Right here at Black Hills Energy Stadium.
And as far as we know, the last home game of the season already for Post 164.
The entire month of July, Post 164 will not see Black Hills Energy Stadium with exception of Sasquatch night. With Spearfish Sasquatch, and that's it.
That's right.
So bases loaded. Here comes Samuel Goki, 0 for 1 on the day.
And high again. Sewell misses a little bit. Out at any bag, out at the plate even, too, if you step on home plate with the ball.
Here's the 0-1. There he's able to curve one inside for strike one. Yankton 17-4 on the season. Number 2 in the Legion standings. Entering today just behind Brandon Valley. Have a chance to overtake Brandon Valley with a sweep of Spearfish as next one at the chest of Goki, and it's now 2-1.
Three hits on the board for Yankton.
Just one for Spearfish. Sewell
missing low.
And now he just those, once he started this inning, just borderline pitches that he's missed on, they're starting to get wider and wider, just trying to find something that he can hang his hat on. It's now 3-1, and the next ball would walk in a run. Sewell, wind up, throw, low, and it's 2-0.
Yep, that one missed by a decent amount. So, yep, there comes the run in to score.
And on cue, here comes Cody Chapman, pitching coach for Post 164.
And Sewell, yep, definitely needing some calming down a little bit and trying to figure out what's going to work best for him as he's struggled thus far in this game. So, yeah, 2 runs across, and Post 164 needs to figure it out here early on, or this could spin out of control. So that's the way things look there. I want to remind everybody that, again, Sunday, a couple of games here on KDSJ-TV. Is that on radio as well?
Maybe. Yet to be
Definite
determined.
maybe.
Definite maybe.
Definite
I
maybe.
do believe so, but
Okay.
stay tuned to our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ when we get a for sure confirmation.
And then next Friday, Post 164 is at Post 320.
I think
Is
that's
that
next
correct?
Thursday.
Next Thursday. That is correct.
So now it's up to Easton Feeser, 1-for-1 on the day, and Sewell goes low. And 1-0, Feeser with the lead. Base is still loaded. Besgy at second, Reichen,
Then he hits the batter.
Never mind. So that will walk in run number 3
It will.
after being hit by pitch.
And Sewell trying to find it here as he's pitched some really good games this year where he's kept the other team off balance, and that's when he's been able to hit those borderline pitches, but he's been having definitely the trouble doing that today to get those borderline ones in his favor. That's outside.
Tries finding the inside seam and doesn't.
I should say inside, not outside. Outside of our unofficial box on KDSJ-TV.
This is Liam Villanueva. And he cracks this one over towards the net. You could hear that on our external mics there on KDSJ Sports. And does count as a strike, so it's 1-1. Just 1 out for Yankton. Villanueva, the cleanup hitter, the first baseman. Sewell wind up. Here's the throw. This one he lofts high. Doesn't want to take one over the plate, especially with the bases loaded, but Sewell has been in some trouble since the beginning of the inning. It's 3-0 here at the top of the second. 2 runs across for Yankton and just 1 hit. Next goes off the glove of Bruner. Everyone stays planted as there's a force out at every single bag. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, that one, they're actually a fairly close pitch, but the distraction of the catcher dropping it sometimes will take away a potential strike. And not saying that was a strike, but it was a fairly close pitch.
Here's the 3-1, and it's high, and that's run number 4.
And another one comes in. So the woes continue in inning number 2. Third run across makes it 4-0.
As in terms of walks, that is now 5 walks for Spearfish.
And only an inning and a third.
So here comes Jackson Kudera, and there Sewell's able to find a much-needed strike. Gets him ahead of the count, 0-1.
Now he's nearing 50 pitches.
Wow. Up to 49 throws. Here is his 50th at Kudera. And it's cracked right by second and going to go out towards center. 1 run scores for Yankton. Now here comes Easton Feeser, and Goki will hold up at third. But a 2-run RBI single from Yankton. This game is starting to pull out of reach early here in the first.
Yeah, it definitely is. Big time smoke of the ball, hit it pretty hard, and it went by the diving second baseman Luke Poling.
That was the 4th hit for Yankton, and they now lead 6-0 on the Junix scoreboard. Still with just 1 out.
Here's Kampshoff.
Throw back to first, not over in time. Very good Yankton program that just seems to have Spearfish's number in all sports. Spearfish lost to Yankton in the first round of the football playoffs back in the fall in what was a low-scoring game, 13-7. Then Yankton upset Spearfish in Spearfish during basketball. Now here they tee off in baseball, and a swing and a miss on the 1-1 makes it now 1-2 for Jackson Kudera.
6-0 the score.
Top the second inning here in Spearfish on KDSJ Sports. And this one's going to hit by Bruner back to the net, and that will score Villanueva from third.
Yeah, that was a pitch that just sailed out of the way when it came to Sewell trying to make it work. And take a look at this one real quick, and that skips in there and gets by Bruner all the way to the backstop. So
that just puts 1 runner on second, which is Kudera, and a 2-1 count. And here's a drive that's going to fall foul over toward the net, out of field of play as well. 2-2 now the count with just 1 out. It's Kampshoff 0 for 1 on the day. As Yankton took game 1, 11-0. In complete control in game 2, it's 7-0 here at the top of the second, just with 1 out. Runner at second, Poling closing in. Here's the next throw, and this is another foul over towards left field.
So coming in with a few more strikes than balls here as of late for Sewell, but still got to turn those into outs is proved elusive. 6 on the board this inning alone.
Only on 2 hits. Here's a shot over at third. Catch made. Throw by Crooks over to Olsen, and that will be out number 2. Much needed out number 2 as well.
Let me take a look at this one here as Sewell came in down in the bottom of the zone and hit to the left side of the infield. Solid play made over there by Crooks at third as we see him glove this one and throw out the runner at first.
So with 2 outs now for post 164 on defense. Gilmore is 1 for 1, and Sewell starts with that outside corner, strike 1.
Try to get some sort of rhythm going here if you're Sewell.
So 0-1 now to Gilmore. And he responds with strike 2.
Get a little bit more rhythm.
Sewell, 58 pitches now on the day. Spearfish again in action again on Sunday before they head back to Yankton on Tuesday. As the 0-2 in the dirt for now 1-2 count. Yankton completing their 3-day road trip out here to West River, taking on 320 and 22 on Thursday and Friday. Excuse me, on Wednesday and Thursday.
It feels like Saturday, doesn't
I
it?
swear it's Saturday. It's not. Spearfish, of course, had a week off, over a week off. Their last game was, well, I guess we have had over a week off. Our last game was last Thursday when Spearfish beat Belfouche. 2-2 count outside and low. Sewell misses for now a full count with 2 outs. Sean trying to find one more strike and get out of this inning.
Try to make that big pitch here.
Wind up, throw, and it's going to be cracked over at third. Crooks makes the throw, long throw to Olsen for out number 3. And Spearfish mercifully gets out of the inning.
Yeah, and nice job by Crooks there to gobble that one up and not have this inning go any longer. As we head to the bottom of the second, it is a 7-0 lead for Yankton over Spearfish Post 164. We'll take 30. Bottom of 2 coming up next on KDSJ Sports.
Direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Back we are at Black Hills Energy Stadium. It is a pretty nice looking Friday here in the Black Hills. Spearfish Post 164 in a doubleheader here with Yankton Post 12. Yankton took game 1, 11-0. They're up big in this second game of the day, 7-0, putting up 6 in the top of the second inning. Sewell on the mound. Sean Sewell having a little trouble finding some strikes at times and walking some guys and ending up with, let's see, at this point, 5 walks for Sean Sewell and 2 full innings. He's thrown 28 for strikes as the 1 strikeout. All runs on the board are earned, 7 runs.
So Spearfish with some work to do. They have not scored a run yet today through 2 games. Owen Brunner will lead things off. He's the catcher here in the top of the second. It will be Brunner, Sewell, and Connor Johnson. Your first 3 to go. Clayson Davis, Paul James in our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. The official sports medicine provider to several teams in the Black Hills and in Northeast Wyoming. Here comes the super senior.
Owen played right in the first game here. He's behind the plate. Game number 2 today.
Of course, no Walker or Tucker Wiesman. As Brunner stares at strike 1. But both of the Wiesmans gone today. So that left gaping holes at catcher and at
even at short.
Short.
Even some pitching. Swing and a miss.
0-2 now to Brunner. Good thing that Brunner has caught a time or 2.
Yeah.
Of course, the super senior, he graduated last year, but still in the age requirement. He shoots one over shortstop out towards left field. So Brunner down 0-2, comes back with a big single for hit number 2 for Spearfish.
We'll take a look at this one here as Brunner gets himself a pitch he liked that was on the outside part of the plate. Went with it and got the fat part of the bat on it and was able to drive it out there. Didn't do a lot for power on that one, but he was able to. Now another drive to right for a base hit.
Right field doesn't have a play, and back-to-back singles for Spearfish puts runners at first and second with no outs.
Another one as Spearfish hasn't done that much today, and we see Sewell go with that pitch, and again shoots it to the right, kind of like he did a little bit earlier in the first game. So
we'll have a courtesy runner, number 22, Luke Poling. For Sean Sewell, who's on the mound. Bring up the right fielder, Connor Johnson, .333 average entering this contest. Did not play in game number 1, but gets the start at right in game 2. And he fouls his first pitch off the dirt for an 0-1.
I think that's Tanner Gottlieb out there courtesy running at first base.
It is Tanner Gottlieb. So 0-1 to Johnson. Next one flies right over top of our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. As away from second is Bruner. Low pitch for Connor makes it now 1-2.
Johnson, not an incredible amount of at-bats this season, trying to work himself back into this one.
I believe this is just the 16th at-bat for Connor, and he swings and misses on the 0-1 for strike 3.
And that's going to bring Luke Poling out of the dugout with 1 out on the board now.
So Luke Poling now.
His first time up. Batting looks like for Cooper Chase. We're going to see one.
No one's over at set. No one was at first, as both the first baseman and the pitcher went to try to close in on that bunt, and Poling used the speed to get over to first base like that. No one was covering first, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a big spot for Jackson Peters-Hatton.
Well, let's see what Jackson can do. As a curveball dropped in there, a high curveball dropped in right at the end.
So Bruner's over at third. He's run number 1 for Spearfish. Gottlieb at second, and now a swing and a miss for Jackson Peters-Hatton. Quickly down 0-2.
Got to put in a good at-bat here. Got to give yourself some of a chance.
So 0-2 to Jackson. Wind up. Here's the throw. It's low and in the dirt for ball 1. As Jackson Kudera still on the mound, up to 24 throws.
Yep. Back to the top of the order after this if Jackson Peters-Hatton can't get it done.
Outside, this is back against the net. Bruner's going to go, and he will score the first run of the day for Post 164 on a pass ball.
Oh, that was needed badly as the pitch got by the catcher there. You see it go down in the dirt and all the way to the backstop, and then you see the runner, Bruner, come in from the side and score that run.
And that ties it up at 2-2 for Peters-Hatton. Still just 1 out. So a run does score for Spearfish with the bases loaded. And on an outside curveball, it's going to be missed for strike 3 and out number 2.
Yep, so Peters-Hatton goes down and brings it back to the top of the order for Post 164 as Darren Crooks comes out. You look at the hit column and you see 4 apiece, but the scoreboard is anything but that. It's 7-1 Yankton.
So here's Crooks. He chops one over to third, gloved by Campshaft. Throw to first, and Villanueva there to make the third and final out on the 5-3 ground out.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good job as he's done that the whole day as we take a look at the ball being chopped into the ground, and he just times it, gets that low hop, and throws it across the infield, and we'll take a look at it from the other angle as well. As maybe we won't. I thought we were. Now we are. And we see it chopped up towards third at the top of the screen. Big pickup. Just a perfect throw to first. He's done a great job there. Here we go. 7-1 now. Post 164 gets on the board. Top of the third coming up in 30 seconds on KDSJ-TV.
To summer road trips, there's a lot your family needs to bring along. At Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we've got the space to carry it all, and then some. Meet the lineup built for real life. The versatile Chrysler Pacifica, the powerful Dodge Durango, the refined Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the premium Jeep Wagoneer. Whether it's gear, groceries, or the entire family, these vehicles are ready for every adventure. Find the one that fits your family best at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on West Jackson and Spearfish.
Make eating better.
It is the top of the third inning. It's a 7-1 contest. Yankton leading Spearfish at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Of course, thank you to more of our sports sponsors, including Eaton Construction, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating, The Gold Dust, Maverick Steakhouse in Deadwood, Pillin Optical in Rapid City. Also want to thank the Millstone Family Restaurant, Heiserling Concrete for laying the foundation to this matchup, and also want to thank our friends at A&W as well as Buffalo Hardware.
63rd pitch coming for Sean Sewell. Misses outside. As Sean well under the 50% for balls to strikes ratio.
The 0-1, this is actually going to strike Brunner right in the face.
Now 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes.
Sewell, decent start in the first inning and then struggled in the second. Now trying to come back from a 2-0 deficit for the leadoff hitter, Boomsma, Carter Boomsma for Yankton. And Boomsma shoots one over to short, gloved by Scharf, double clutch, throw to first there for out number 1.
Good play for Scharf as he was able to glove that one. Like you said, did the old double clutch and threw it across the diamond for the out. So we've seen a couple different shortstops over in that spot for Post 164.
And the infield is a bit of a mix-up with both Tucker and Walker Viesman out today, as well as Bray Bauer out with sickness. But the leadoff hitter ground out over to shortstop, and then here comes Tate Bestie. Starts off with a ball, and it's 1-0.
He's number 9 in the order.
I believe this is rotation number 2 for Yankton. Sewell responds on the 1-0 with a strike.
Yep, Bestie has scored a run. He walked his first time up.
So 1-1 the count, 7-1 Yankton leading Spearfish. Check swing and will be called a ball. Bestie thought about it and maybe got a quarter of the way through his swing before he pulled back. So an easy call for a ball. 2-1. Law on the diamond, and we're rocking the red shirts today.
Another pitch by Sewell hooked in there for a strike.
2-2 now with 1 out. Spearfish looking for back-to-back outs. Sewell didn't like the first pitch from Brunner, now likes the second one. Here's the windup and the delivery. This is going to be hit over towards center, and Jackson Peters Hatton gloves it quickly for out number 2.
Yeah, quick, easy out to center field. So Sean Sewell there, again, minimizes the stress here in inning number 3 with nobody on base and 2 outs. That just does wonders for the mind.
And now with 2 outs, it's back to the top of the order. Beck Reichen, the shortstop.
And Reichen scored 2 runs. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. And he's trying to go 2 for 2.
This is the 3rd time through for Yankton. First pitch, ball as it struck the back fence. Here's the 1-0 to Beck. Right on the line, but outside. 2-0 for Reichen. Reichen family, very successful athletic family in Yankton.
There's a strike.
2-1 now. Seems like just when you think that all the Reichens have graduated, here comes another one.
Some families are that way.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a few of them.
As the next one in the dirt, 3-1 now for Reichen. Of course, all these towns have those last names that just stick around forever.
Yeah, that are synonymous with certain towns, yeah.
The Reichen family over in Yankton, probably the best example that comes to mind. And a strike for 2 on the 3-1.
Best example is what? For a name?
Reichens and Yankton.
Oh, that's your best. Okay.
Thought I had another one.
I thought you had
loaded.
another one. I think of Kerstead when I think of wall.
Yeah.
Wall.
Yes, that's another big one.
Ooh, that one.
Right on the line.
That one just
We catch that one on replay.
And we'll take a look at that.
Again, our square on KDSJ-TV unofficial. Might be even a bit high, but
yeah, it was a little low. Right on off the outside part of the plate as well. Did not get the call.
so with 2 outs and a walk over to first. Here's the throw over to first. Not there. Sam Goki 0 for 1. I believe he's been walked as well. Outside strike, throw down to second. It's going to go right on by everyone,
Yeah,
and now
everybody's
Riken's going to keep on going over to third.
And he sneaks ahead there, so rather than being at second with 2 out, he is at third.
So the throw from Bruner just a bit off target, but now Riken, run number 8 for Yankton, just 90 feet away. Next pitch, right over the head of shortstop, and that's going to be a base hit out towards center. And a 1-run RBI single from Sam Goki, his first hit of the day, will score run number 8.
Take a look at that one as Sewell, it was actually down in the bottom part of the zone. He went down to get that one. We see him almost halfway chop at that and just punched it right into center field, and that easily scored the run.
And the next hit pop-up from...
Whoops, I apologize. Wrong side of the field.
The other right. Easton Feeser with a pop-up over towards right, and that will end the inning. Of course, I did not get it on replay. And either way, one across home on one hit for Yankton. They now take an 8-1 lead on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, and the lead is back to 7. Spearfish with a chance to respond, and we come back in 30 seconds with more American Legion Baseball on KDSJ Sports.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Welcome back to American Legion Baseball, live on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com, the KDSJ Sports mobile app, as well as KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. We take a look at the standings entering today. Brandon Valley, number 1. Yankton sits in at that number 2 spot. Sioux Falls West 3rd, Rapid City Post 320. And you talk about a skyrocketing program, 320 for the last 2 seasons. Has just been very good. Cooper Chase leading things off. Pop-up over to second base. And the second baseman makes the catch for Yankton, and that's Goki to quickly record out number 1.
Fast outs at times for Yankton today, keeping their pitch counts quite low as he just had to wait for it to come down.
So 1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and 1 out. Quickly for Yankton.
Going to put Tucker Olson in there.
Olson 1 for 1 on the day, 1 of the 4 hits for Spearfish. Starts off with the ball and then fouls this one over towards third base coach Parker Laux. We heard from him in game number 1 as he laid the foundation to this doubleheader. That was brought to you by Heiserling Concrete. So 1-1 to Olson. Here's a pitch that falls right in front of the catcher. And the throw over to Villanueva recorded for out number 2. Just a tough swing. I think Olson thought it was going to be fouled, so he checked up, and then he realized that, oh, I got to get going.
Yep, it just pounded it into the dirt, but it spun fair. Catcher right there, barehanded it. Threw it to first.
So 2 outs. Here comes Jack Scharf. Check swing already followed through for for strike number 1. 2 outs. Yankton leading 8-1 here at the bottom of the 3rd inning. As Kudera goes quickly again, low this time for 1-1 count. These two teams will see each other again in Yankton on Tuesday. Scharf now with a foul.
Well, two different reasons for seeing those things out today as opposed to yesterday. I'm talking about the umbrellas that are out there as we have a ball chopped to short and then the throw to first. Good stretch and the out as Scharf makes the 3rd out of the inning. Yeah, it went from rain yesterday because of those things to nice and warm today, and a chop over to short and the throw out at first. So post 164, nothing going there in the bottom of the 3rd. Let's go to top of 4. It's still 8-1. The Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. 30 seconds back with more American Legion baseball on KDSJ.
Lived here for years, or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The Stadium Sports.
Let's go back to some more American Legion baseball on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook, as well as on the radio waves, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com. Of course, thanks to more of our sponsors, including our scoreboard brought to you by Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in Spearfish at 644 West Jackson. Give them a call at 642-2651 or see them at junix.com. You having fun yet?
I am having a great time. It's so nice out.
It is just very nice.
I'm happy to be here and not either be sweating or freezing.
It's either one or the other, really the entire baseball season. Hard swing and a miss for Yankton leadoff hitter, number 12. This is Liam Villanueva, the first baseman. Did not see him in game number 1. Starts off with another swing and a miss hard for strike 2.
Sewell, a couple of nice pitches, good locations on those. Enticed Villanueva to swing. Let's see where Sewell goes on pitch 3 here.
He's been able to get 0-2 counts early. It's just since that point, trying not to let the batter back in it as he throws one against the backstop for 1-2. Sewell, 81 pitches, and we're barely halfway done with the game. So the 1-2 now for Villanueva. Here is the throw, and it will be swung on and missed for strike 3.
Basically 3 identical pitches is what got Villanueva there. You couldn't lay off the top-to-bottom curve. We see it come in from Sewell right at the right level that you want it and just drops at the end.
Should have gave Joe Boo his rum. If you know, you know.
Yep. Bats are afraid.
Hit fastball very well.
Yeah.
Struggles with curveball.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what we're talking about, watch Major League.
Well.
And if you're watching this on KDSJ Sports, you've probably already watched Major League.
You probably know the movie inside out.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a drive, and that's going to fall in center field for a base hit.
Just a standing single for Jackson Kudera. That's his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 3. So Kudera sits over at first with 1 out. It's going to bring up
courtesy runner there.
Yes. Christian Wire will be the runner. Away from first. Tucker Olson. Here's the throwback. Did they get him? Ooh, close. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and Sewell's going to try it again. Does he try it a third time?
He might.
Sewell now is going to try inside, just on the line for strike one. Kudera still away from first. Sewell's staring at him in the corner of his eye, and Sean is going to go with it. This one also in the dirt. Makes it now 2-0. Slight breeze across the diamond from left to right now at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Of course, this field has not seen the end of baseball yet today. Spearfish Sasquatch, I believe, is in action tonight as well.
I think, nope, they're in Casper.
Oh, they're in Casper? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So never mind, they're not in action as well in Spearfish. 3-0 now, and the outside corner caught by Sewell for strike one. Runner away from first, and inside pitch on the 3-1, good for strike two.
Nice job by Sewell trying to drive back on this.
Runner again away from first. Does Sewell just focus on the batter? I think he does. Here's the throw. It's swung on and missed.
Yep, foul tip to the glove. So strike three. So nice job by Sewell. Kind of went way outside on that one there and still got the swing. Hasn't gotten a lot of those where he's been way out of the zone. Actually a little bit closer than I initially thought, closer to the zone. So big strike out there for out number two.
So Sewell, after that second inning, has kind of calmed down a little bit.
Just so many pitches that were just outside of the zone that ended up getting too many base runners on that got him into trouble. Well, there's a pitch across the middle.
It's good for strike one. This is batting for Gilmore. This is Hunhoff. Started game one on the mound.
Okay.
Here's a check swing and a dropped strike two.
Oh, Bruner calling timeout there, switching balls, I do believe. So
Spearfish, if the regionals started today, would be in Sioux Falls to take on Sioux Falls East.
I think it's west. Isn't it?
I think.
Yep.
Here's a drive that's going to go right by third and short out towards left field. So down from the 0-2 count was Hunhoff, and he gets his first hit of the day batting for Gilmore, the catcher.
Strike one and two, yes. Strike three has been tough to get today as well from this good hitting Yankton team in the hard base hit by Jack Sharp at short.
And another pitch hitter for Yankton. This is going to be number 9. Which I do not have on my lineup sheet. As Sewell checks the lead runner at second. Now the first throw will loft high.
That is
Boston Frick.
Boston Frick, yes.
Batting for left fielder Carter Boomsma. So Yankton with the few lineup changes. 1-0 now to Frick. And Boston will let strike two go, and it's strike one go, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch.
Ooh, that was close.
On the line, but on the wrong side for 2-1. So this is Frick's first at-bat of the day. Swing hard and miss hard on the 2-1. Deuce is wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Sewell a chance to put the first 0 up on the board today.
He takes his time on the mound, and we'll have a timeout by Boston Frick. Force out at all 3 bases. Here's the 2-2 wind-up throw, and Boston will pop this one short, too short, and Jack Scharf gets her done.
Yep, easy little pop-up to short to end the inning as Sewell comes up with some big pitches there to get himself out of the inning, and yes, does get that first 0 up on the board. Still 8-1, though, Yankton leading. Post 164, got to figure out how to get bats working, hitting balls, getting on base, and across home plate. Top of, or rather bottom of the fourth coming up, 30 seconds on KDSJ-TV and radio.
Sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Welcome back to more American Legion baseball here on KDSJ Sports, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and KDSJ980.com, as well as on KDSJ-TV. On YouTube and on Facebook, bottom of the fourth inning here in Spearfish. Yankton, they took game one of this doubleheader, 11-0, leading game two 7-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. For a day that it's currently 82 degrees, a high of 86. It is surprisingly cool.
I think we're happy to have it because we've had a lot of cold games. So it's actually nice to go to a game, wear shorts, sit out, get a little sun, enjoy the weather.
You weren't at day two of the Allen Tillinghusen tournament, were you?
That was hot.
That was very warm.
That was a hot one. I was there. I just wasn't in the booth.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think actually, believe it or not, out there was hotter than in the shade in the booth because there was no air in this booth.
No, I had a little fan that was right beside me, and that was
so stuffy and warm. And
thing was working overtime. Here's Owen Bruner, and he cracks one way out towards left field. First swing of the bat's going to bounce out against the fence. Bruner is going to keep on trekking over to second. And a standing double to lead things off for Owen Bruner. Puts Spearfish on second with one swing of a bat.
Yeah, Bruner has got some charge in his bat. He hit that one a good long ways. It basically one hopped the wall, but now we got to get 2 hits in a row to get some base runners moving. Sewell and Bruner went back-to-back here last time they were up. Sewell punched one out to right after Bruner had gotten a base hit. Now a little timeout.
Timeout between Hunhoff and Kudera. Hunhoff is the new catcher for Gilmore. It was hit number 5 for Spearfish, 7 for Yankton, but just all the walks, especially in that second inning, has made most of the difference. And Sewell will start off with strike one. Sewell, one of the 2 seniors on this year's team, as Sewell wanted to reach out and try it.
And if you have a good idea of what the pitcher may be doing, if you know he's going to go outside, you got to lean, you got to get yourself in a good position, then you can punch it to right.
Next pitch, low.
Now Sewell's got to think, where is he going to throw it? Where is he going to try to go in? Is he going to try to go out again? You want to take a chance to kind of look for something in particular.
Bruner away from second.
Whoa,
this one over the head of Sewell.
And then after that, and then you got to think about the next one, and you're wondering if it's going to bean you in the head or if it's going to hit you in the knee. Or
Step one of getting beaned by a pitch, never show pain.
Oh, yeah.
Bruner away from second, 3-1, high. Here's a throw over to third. Bruner slide. They got him.
I thought so. I thought the throw down to third beat him there. As we'll take a look at this one on the Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay. Good strong throw. Yep, right there.
Good throw from Hunhoff to Campshaft.
Just dropped a glove right in the way. And
throw was right on target, so would have been a big opportunity for Post 164 to get 2 on and no outs. Now puts a courtesy runner, Tanner Gottlob, over at first. And here comes Connor Johnson 0 for 1. First pitch ball for Johnson.
Parker Laux trying to be aggressive on the base pass, but you got such a good fundamental team that can make plays like that. It's hard to get them to make certain mistakes, even if not that you make a mistake by throwing it down to third and not getting the runner in time. You try to get them to not even get the throw down there in time. You almost got to take for granted they're going to get it there. Other teams, you can do that too, and you're wondering if the ball's going to end up anywhere near third. So you just the certain levels, the different levels that certain teams are at, and if they're going to be as good of a record as they have, their chances are they can throw guys out at third or second.
As you could probably tell, that next pitch hit the net, so it's now 2-1 after the foul tip from Johnson. And here's an off-speed curveball that Johnson fell for and swings for strike 2.
So he's up 2-0. Now he's tied 2-2.
Luke Poling and Jackson Peters hatting the next 2. Here's the 2-2, and Johnson will miss for strike 3. You say it was a foul tip, and the law on the diamond was not fooled.
No, I think he's saying he tipped it, but I believe it was caught off the tip into the glove of the catcher. So in that case, then it's strike 3. Foul tip, strike 3. Here we go with Luke Poling coming up. 2 outs. And Spearfish, that elusive hit when you've got guys on base. Here's a swing and a miss.
Cooter has been strong here in the 4th inning after giving up hits to Poole and Bruner. He's taking care of the next 2 batters. Now Poling stares at strike 2.
Pick on Luke here a little bit. He likes to pull the ball. When he gets big hits, he usually pulls it. But a pitcher like Cooter can put the ball on the outside part of the plate. You got to learn to go with those pitches and just let it travel a little bit. Just put the bat out and try to push it over to the right side. It's almost impossible to get a pitch at that speed that you can pull.
And his last name is Poling.
Yes. And that one there, a swing and a miss, strike 3. So again, that hit when there's runners on base. 8-1 is the score. It is Yankton Post 12 on top of Spearfish Post 164. Top of 5 is coming up in 30 seconds. More American Legion baseball on KDSJ Sports.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Cheyenne Frontier.
Brand new pitcher. It's Tucker Olson taking over the mound duties for Post 164 after Sewell went 4 innings, throwing 99 throws for 50 pitches. Really kind of came back strong after struggling early. After facing 26 batters, has allowed 7 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned, a walk 6, struck out 3. So Olson will head to the mound. Sewell will switch positions with him over at first. As Olson on the season on the mound has pitched in 8 games.
Did a good job. He's came in relief, right, in that Helena game.
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job.
Olsen has only allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, only one of them earned. Has walked 1, struck out 9. And it's going to be Tucker's job to keep the damage to a minimum as Tate Bestie will lead things off for Yankton, leading 8-1 here at the top of 5. This is Bestie 0 for 1, the center fielder. Olsen, foul ball.
Straight back.
Fastball right over the top of the plate. The wind picks up a little bit here. 0-1. This one's going to sink a bit low.
It's right at the bottom of the zone. Pretty good pitch by Tucker there.
Somebody's getting a phone call. 1-1, and man, this one's drilled out towards center. Jackson Peters-Hatton will go over his head. His Bestie drilled that one right towards center. He's going to hold up at second, and a leadoff double from Tate Bestie puts Yankton right back in the driver's seat.
Yep.
The runner 180 feet away from run number 9.
Yeah, that was just a laser as Jackson Peters-Hatton. I don't want to say that he's playing shadow. He was in a little bit, and it went over his head, no doubter.
So now with Bestie at second, it's back to the top of the order with Beck Reichen. He's 1 for 1 on the day. 3 runs scored. He has scored every single time he has gotten on base. 2 walks as well.
A lot of hacking going on up there by those Yankton hitters, and Crooks is going to head out to talk to Tucker Olsen there for a second. Again, Post 164 is going to play Sturgis on Sunday, a couple of games, and then it's to Yankton on Tuesday.
Yes.
And then at home versus Post 320 on, not at home.
No,
not at
on,
home. At
on the road.
At Post 320
on
Thursday. There we go. Fairly home, 45 minutes down the road.
Home enough. Home-ish. And Bestie is shot that goes over the glove of Olsen and over the glove of second baseman Luke Poling. Throw from center to first is not going to be able to throw down to home. And 1-run RBI single for Beck Reichen makes it now at 9-1.
Yeah, Reichen just continues smoking the ball right up the middle, right past Olsen.
So the lead is now 8. So this is going to bring up Goki, who also shoots this one into the gap between the left and center. Goki's going to keep on trucking over towards second. And back-to-back hits. Puts runners at second and third with no outs.
Great contact on that one. The ball kind of left up and over the plate and just lined into left.
And no outs yet either. For Yankton, they could end the game soon, early again. There's a hard swing and a miss by Easton Fieser, the right fielder. Strike 1.
And it looks like our square is sailing north again a little bit, but it is.
Well, why to do that?
It is just a little bit high. Now here's a swing and a pop up to the infield. Look like that is going to be Sewell making the catch.
And that will record the first out.
So Sewell able to glove that one. Tucker Olsen able to make the pitch to keep it in the infield.
New
there you go.
Pitch hitter for Yankton.
That's the big man.
That is the big man. Batting for Villanueva, this is Turner. His first at-bat on the day. And Olsen will go outside and away from him for ball 1.
Quite the presence, especially on the mound.
Yeah.
Threw hard and also threw some curveball junk in there too. Now that one off the mask of Owen Bruner, so he's going to need a second.
Makes it 1-1 with 1 out. 3 hits for Yankton here at the top of 5. If they score 2 more runs, it puts Spearfish in run rule territory again. Olsen doesn't even check the runners. He's going to go with it. Outside corner, got it. Strike 2.
You need 1 more of those, yep. Olsen not paying attention too much to the runners, especially since they're already at second and third. The only other place to go would be home.
Right now Olsen in the lead, 1-2 on Turner. Tries that same spot. This one sails a bit too far to the outside.
Bruner tried to bring it back, but a little too far out there.
So now it's 2-2 with 1 out. Wind up throw, a hard swing and a miss, and Olsen picks up his first strikeout of the day.
Yeah, that one just high cheese across the middle end part of the plate, and Turner just kind of like a hacksaw at it, tried to a little bit of chop there almost, and it was just too high and too fast. He couldn't catch up to it.
So that will be out number 2. Runners stay at first and second at third. Jackson Kudera, the starting pitcher, 2 for 3 on the day, starts off with a foul. Olsen again takes his time. Reichen at second, Reichen at third, Goki at second. Olsen trying that outside corner again. Misses for 1-1. Here is the 1-1, and they say it struck him.
Oh.
I didn't quite see where. Let's see if we can check out where Kudera was hit.
Was the nick that back elbow maybe?
I guess. Either way, bases are loaded with 2 outs. Kampshoff, the third baseman, he is now up to bat. 0 for 3 on the day. Be a big spot to get his first hit. But a fastball from Olsen, good for strike 1. 10 hits for Yankton compared to 5 for Spearfish. That's 6-run second inning, the major difference in the game. And there's a pop-up. That's going to fly over towards the right field, and Connor Johnson completes the inning, keeping all 3 runners planted and no runs across. Yankton only just 1 run scored on 3 hits, and the deficit stays at 8. So, Spearfish with a chance to respond and dig into this 8-run lead. It's 9-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Let's go to the bottom of 5 after this 30-second timeout here on KDSJ Sports.
130th Frontier Nights lineup is locked and legendary. Starting with Treaty Oak Revival and Jesse Murph. Alex Warren with Noah Cyrus. The Red Clay Strays with Wyatt Flores. Riley Green and Trace Atkins. Blake Shelton with Avery Anna. Hardy and Cameron Whitcomb. And Zach Top with Jody Messina. 10 days, 1 legend. Frontier Nights tickets on sale now at cfdrodeo.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Spearfish trailing 9-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Of course, want to thank some more of our sponsors and allowing us to be here with KDSJ Sports, including False Bottom Cretan Containers, A&J Screening as well. Also want to thank our friends at Jake's Collision Repair for our pregame show, our postgame show. That's being brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill. Dairy Queen in Spearfish as well, which sounds really good.
Ooh,
right now.
Yes. Dairy Queen.
Well, I might have to go make a stop on the way home after
Blizzard
this game.
time.
It is blizzard time. 89 degrees for a high. It's perfect time for a blizzard.
It is. Here's Jackson Peters Hatton. He's going to lead off the inning for Post 164.
Also completes the second time through for Spearfish. Jackson Kudera, the starter, still on the mound, starts off with a ground ball for a 1-0 count.
Kind of forgot to let go of that one there as that one went in the dirt, but he's had great control today.
Kudera now up to 51 pitches. The opposite pitch is going to go high.
So 2-0. If you're Jackson Peters Hatton, you got to put in a good at bat here. Again, somewhere you've been behind the whole time. You're up 2-0 here. That one right down the middle of the plate.
Two 1 for Peters Hatton. We back up to Darren Crooks as the next pitch over the head of Jackson, and it's 3-1.
You mentioned Crooks on deck, back to the top of the order for Post 164.
Be the third time through. 3-1, and Peters Hatton's got to swerve his body out of the way, and a leadoff walk for Spearfish will put Peters Hatton at first.
We'll see if Post 164 is the slightest bit aggressive here again against a team that can do those little things well, and that's keeping runners at bases and throw them out in the event they have to.
Comes Darren Crooks. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out once. Trying to find his first hit. Inside on Crooks for ball 1. See how aggressive Peters Hatton will be over at first. There's a ground ball that falls just barely foul.
Somehow.
Barely is maybe being generous.
Somehow Crooks able to get the bat on that ball. It was almost on the hop maybe. As he chopped that. That would have been a fair ball had that have a legal ball, even if he hit it on the hop.
So 1-1 now for Crooks. And he drives one way out towards left field, way back to the wall, but it's not going to have the distance. Boston Frick will rob the base hit for Darren Crooks, and that's out number 1 recorded.
Yeah, it looked like Crooks got the fat part of the bat on that one, drove it a good long ways. Had it played almost perfectly, just had to fade back and able to make the catch.
So that will bring up Cooper Chase. Chase is 0 for 2, and he shoots one over to third. The out is over at second, and the ball is going to go way back to the fence over at first. And now the first baseman got it, and able to get back on in time was Cooper Chase. As Turner got the ball quicker than what everyone expected.
Yeah, it kind of ricocheted towards him. Usually when it gets by you at first, it's kind of out in no man's land out there, but we watched this throw come over to second. And it goes over the head and boing.
If it goes over the head of Turner, that means it was pretty high.
Yeah, it kind of boing right off that fence right back to him. So
Peters Hatton's out at second, and Tucker Olson gave a gift to Beck Reichen.
Yeah, it just came out very weakly, and it just floated right to short, not hard off the bat at all. Must have hit it on the handle. Yeah.
He didn't even have to take a step.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So, again, ruined. That's what Yankton does. They'll ruin you. You ruin your chances of scoring any runs. 9-1 is the score. Top of 6 coming up 30 seconds. KDSJ Sports.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand.
You know, if you're suffering from the 2:30 drag that Fridays give you, a great way to solve that is tuned on to KDSJ Sports as we are in a 9-1 ball game with Yankton leading Spearfish on the road. Tucker Olson back in his second appearance on the mound. Spearfish, the baby blue uniforms, Yankton, the all whites. A beautiful day. Sun is out. And thanks for tuning in to KDSJ Sports.
Yeah, if that doesn't fix your blues after the game's done, then you should probably go mow your grass or something.
Yeah.
Be constructive the rest of the day.
Like trim your trees.
Yeah, you got to
take your dog for a walk.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Paint the fence, do some homework.
Gather the eggs, whatever.
Churn the butter.
Foul ball.
Catch a foul ball and get a sticker here at the diamond. You just have to fight about 13 little kids in the process.
Yeah, maybe.
Leadoff hitter for Yankton will be number 15. That is Hunhoff.
I was up here last night at the JV game. I was doing the PA announcing, and there's a little girl who will remain nameless who's pretty good at tracking down foul balls. So she was coming up here getting all her free suckers because if you bring up a foul ball, strike out there. Nice job, Olson. Take a look at this one on the Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay on KDSJ-TV. We'll
Tucker Olson deserves a sucker after that strikeout.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh, right outside corner there off the edge of the plate. And anyway, she came up here, got her suckers, after she brought the foul balls back, and then all of a sudden she just kept coming up and grabbing suckers. Here's the pop-up.
Olson makes out number 2. Again, Olson shows about as much enthusiasm.
Emotion.
He looks the same if you tell him that he just won the lottery or he has to go write a 5-page paper in a night.
Yeah.
He has the same facial expression.
He does.
So just like that, it's 2 outs. Here comes Tate Bestie. And Olson is just wheeling and dealing for strike 1 this time on the outside corner.
You can see where he is trying to work that spot where he got the strikes before, trying to get him there again.
And he tries the same spot, this time sinks low. Of course, the 4th of July coming up next. I mean, really, the tourism around Spearfish and around the Black Hills hasn't been as busy as hit over to Darren Crooks at third. Easy toss over to Sean Sewell at first. That was probably the quickest defensive inning Spearfish has had in 2 games.
Yeah, we see this hard hit ball, couple of one chop actually picked up off the one chop and the throw to first.
Well,
boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3.
Just like that. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Spearfish still a lot of work to do offensively. Jackson Kudera returns to the mound, and we come back in 30 seconds with more American Legion baseball on KDSJ Sports.
Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
It is 9-1 on the Unix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Baseball on 980 AM, 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com, as well as the KDSJ Sports mobile app and on KDSJ on Facebook. If you happen to be tuned in on KDSJ Sports, go ahead, like the stream, and drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. As Jack Scharf leads things off for Spearfish with a pop-up way over to shortstop. Beck Reichen dances around for a bit and makes the catch.
That thing hung up there forever.
Jack Scharf could have popped it up, ran the first, ordered a water at the concession stand, and make it back to the dugout before that thing landed.
Yeah, that thing hung up a long time, but finally came back down. It was out number 1.
So after Scharf, we'll send things down to the wall, and it's Owen Bruner. Kudera, 61 pitches on the day for 43 strikes. Bruner's got to get out of the way, and it's 2-0 to Owen. He's 2 for 2 on the day.
One came up and in on him.
Bruner's 2 for 2. He's got 2 of the 5 hits. Now here's a drive over to Reichen at short. Gets it on the one bounce. Throw over to first. And what a play again made by Beck Reichen.
Yeah, Reichen
makes it look so easy.
Just has complete command of that position over there. He stays low, and then he caught that high hop off the lip. It didn't get by him. I mean, that's the most impressive part about it. That ball stayed low, kept bouncing low, and then shot up at the last second. He gloved it, flipped it over to his throwing hand, threw on the run. Made it look easy.
So that's going to bring up Sean Sewell. So we're here at the bottom of the 6th inning. This game will go a 7th. And Sewell pop up. This one's going flying over towards right field. And the catch made by Fieser to complete the inning. So Spearfish had a quick 1-2-3 defensively, and Yankton does the exact same thing right back.
Yep, Sewell sky high there, and the easy can of corn catch right there for out number 3. So 7th inning, like you said, Yankton will have another shot in the top of the inning, leading 9-1 when we come back in 30 seconds.
Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of
Top of the 7th inning, still 9-1. Yankton in the driver's seat. Of course, at the conclusion of this contest, we will name a superior performer, being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. If you missed any of the action today from Game 1 and Game 2, you can re-listen to any game anytime. Just go to the podcast tab on our website at KDSJ-980.com. And for video archives to rewatch this game, Game 1, any of our previous American Legion baseball broadcasts, spring baseball, spring softball, winter basketball, fall football, and volleyball. You can do all of that right here on YouTube at KDSJ-TV. Remember to like the stream and subscribe so you never miss another live sports broadcast. Final 3 outs for Yankton. Beck Reichen leading things off for Yankton. Made that play at shortstop moments ago. He is 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored. 1 RBI, has been walked twice as well. Tucker Olson back on the mound. As Reichen pop up, this one's going to fly over towards Scharf at short, and he gloves it for a quick out, number 1.
That one a sky high one up there as well, but Reichen doesn't get cheated on his swings, and he's going to put a little force behind that. So the pop out to Scharf at short for out number 1.
So we take a look at that in our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay of locations in Spearfish and Sturgis. That also sounds really good right now.
Yeah, the cool treats.
If it's anything cool right now, it sounds good.
That is for sure.
As some activity in the Yankton bullpen, as they will be on defense next to shut the door on post 164. Sam Goki 2 for 3 on the day. The 1-1 pitch is a caught foul ball for 1-2. Really, ever since that 3rd inning, it's kind of been a defensive battle.
Yeah, it really has. There's 2 runs on the board since the since the 2nd.
Here's a pop-up out towards right field. Connor Johnson gloves it for out number 2. So Spearfish Post 164, taking care of the first 2 batters quickly. It's going to bring up Easton Fieser. Olson now 30 pitches. And Post 164 off tomorrow, and then in action on Sunday when they take on Sturgis Post 33, who's now ineligible for the postseason. So all 16 teams eligible for South Dakota Class A playoffs will make it. from Huron clear to Brandon Valley and all the teams in between.
Just a few years ago, there was 2 additional teams in the running. Remember the Box Elder Post 315, and then
Harrisburg had 2 teams, I believe. It was Harrisburg Gold and Harrisburg Maroon.
They don't this year?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they don't. Of course, Mitchell back in the Legion standings this year. And 1-1 count to Feeser, the right fielder. And he drives one out towards center, way back, and it's going to go over the head of Peters Hatton. A big hit for Feeser. He's going to go ahead and circle around third. And a standing triple for Easton Feeser. Yankton's not done popping the bats yet.
Boy, that one, I haven't lost track of that one to see where it went as it went deep
yard.
Out there. Yeah, it went a long ways all the way out to the fence. And
easily went about 380 feet, if I were to guess.
It's 400 to dead center, so.
Either way, he drilled it.
He did.
Now here comes Turner, the big man, the first baseman. 0 for 1 on the day. Fouls the next one back to the net. So 0-2. You can just tell with these new mics, the moment you hear the click of the bat, it's just that brief second of pause before the God of Thunder rains down on your speakers.
That is true.
1-2 now to Turner. Run number 12 at third, and Turner will stare at strike 3. So Olson started off a little bit rocky, but then ended the game, at least so far, ended it on a pretty solid pitching performance.
Actually, yes. I mean, you look at
that
those scores.
Downtown.
There's literally only 2 runs on the board since the second inning, so very solid there. Well, we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. 9-1 the score, Yankton leading, and Spearfish is going to have their work cut out for them in that inning as we decide on a appropriate music bed to get us there.
There we go. Something a little more punchy.
Punchy, yeah, there you go.
ZZ Top does the job. Back in 30 on KDSJ Sports.
The Container Queen has you covered. At False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, we've got premium containers and custom sheds fit for royalty. Whether you want to buy new or used, she can handle the delivery. High cube, side doors, double doors, you name it, she's got it. Visit fbccontainersandstorage.com or call today. False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, home of the Container Queen.
Missing a meal just like Mom used to make? Now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that void. From a hearty home-style breakfast served all day to daily specials to the soup and salad bar, the Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been
some technical difficulties, but we're back. Connor Johnson lead off ground out. So that makes it out number 1. Just 2 more outs for post 164. Make up 8 runs to extend the game.
And the pitch to Gottlieb is outside.
This is Tanner Gottlieb, the pitch hitter. Now it comes back 0-2, now to Gottlieb. And a foul ball in the 0-2.
And now there's going to be a ball hit over to the right side, and it's going to be thrown to first for the out.
Again, working on some minor technical difficulties here to wrap up the game. Temperature, apparently it's hot outside.
Well, your phone was laying in the heat, and it overheated.
Yeah.
But I think we're good now, aren't we?
Well, isn't technology like not supposed to break down ever?
Ever.
Ever.
It's supposed to be perfect. So
what are we doing?
There we go. So 2 outs, and now a chopper to third, and the throw over to first.
And that will retire the game.
Yep, that'll take care of it as Jackson Peters-Hatton makes the third and final out of the game. And just a hard chopper as just a vacuum cleaner over there.
That third base position for Yankton the entire day.
So Yankton coming up with 2 wins here today as the handshakes will take place around the home plate area, and that's going to take care of our doubleheader today. So we've got a Stadium Sports Grill post-game show coming up for you here in just a little bit. Recap this game, get you the Superior Auto Solutions player of the game, and more coming up right here. American Legion Baseball on KDSJ Sports.
Alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor with their 2 ASC certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
Cheyenne Frontier Days, the daddy of them all, born out of the American frontier and still standing tall, the world's largest outdoor rodeo and authentic Western celebration. In the heart of the American West, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Come salute our American heroes in the air, in the arena, and in the streets of Cheyenne this July. For tickets, info, and updates, go to cfdrodeo.com. See you in Cheyenne.
Stop at Dairy Queen in Spearfish at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon for food, treats, and something sweet. Home of the ever-changing Blizzard menu featuring a Blizzard of the Month you gotta try while it lasts. Grab great value with the $7 lunch. Choose a burger or chicken strips plus a sundae or upgrade to a small Blizzard. Try the new DQ cupcake treats. Cool off with refreshing DQ sparklers and coolers and satisfy any craving with classic DQ soft serve favorites. And don't forget ice cream cakes and Blizzard cakes for birthday celebrations or just because. Dairy Queen Spearfish. Happy tastes good.
If it can be imagined, it can be created. Eaton Construction in Belle-Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling. Construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
And welcome back to KDSJ Sports coverage of American Legion Baseball. It's time for our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show. We did lose connection on radio, but we are back, and you missed 3 straight ground outs.
Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3.
Yankton leads 9-1 to wrap up this doubleheader. They win both games versus Spearfish, and they advance to now 18-4. Spearfish drops to 9-12 on the season. As it's again our Stadium Sports Grill postgame show, brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish at 744 Main Street. Give them a call at 605-642-9521. The Stadium Sports Grill, it's where sports fans meet. Paul James, thoughts on Game 2?
Yeah, post 164, Sean Sewell came out on the mound to start and had trouble getting it in the zone there. He wasn't horribly missing by any means. He wasn't a wild start to the game or anything, just had a little trouble finding the strike zone there and walked a few too many guys to get this game going, and then that led to Yankton being able to score some runs early and get that early lead, and then the 6 up in that second inning. And after that, just 2 runs on the board by them as Tucker Olson came in, did a really good job. Sewell settled down as well, too, after that, did a good job. But, again, Olson did a fantastic job, too, when he came in, keeping their bats somewhat silenced and putting a few zeros on the board. So, After that, though, when the 6 runs were up and Post 164 not able to get their bats going and missing a couple big bats in the lineup and all of that. So that couples together to make it a pretty tough road to hoe against a really good opponent.
So we go to our game recap. Again, that 6-run second inning really was the major difference in this contest. A double by Easton Fieser put Yankton on the board in the top of the first, and then that 6-run second inning only on 2 hits. Sam Goki drew a walk. Fieser struck by pitch, scored a walk. Liam Villanueva drew a walk. Jackson Kudera singled. That scored 2 runs. Simon Kampshoff grounded out, scoring a run. That all contributed to that 6-run second inning. Then they added 1 more in the third after Goki singled the center field, making it 8-1. As Jackson Kudera earns the win for Yankton, as he allowed 5 hits and 1 run, 0 earned over 7 innings, striking out 5 and walking 2. Sean Sewell took the loss for Spearfish as he went 4 innings, allowing 8 runs, 7 earned on 7 hits, striking out 3 and walking 6. Owen Bruner was 2 for 3 at bat for Spearfish, and Yankton accumulated 11 hits in the game. Kudera, Goki, Fieser, Beck, Reichen each collected 2 hits. Kudera, Goki, Fieser each drove in 2 runs for Yankton. The Bucks also had 6 walks. Reichen and Villanueva had 2 walks each. The Bucks did not commit a single error, and Kampshoff had the most chances in the field with 5 from you-know-where, the third base position.
There you go.
Stab named Superior Performer for this contest, being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. We'll give it to a Spearfish Post 164 athlete. It's going to be Owen Bruner, our player of the game, here for game number 2, going 2 for 3 at bat. He was the most successful offensive piece for Spearfish this contest, and he is our player of the game, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish, as Post 164 will take on Sturgis on Sunday with first pitch at 1 o'clock in Game 1, Game 2 at 3:30 on KDSJ Radio and also on KDSJ-TV. So stay tuned to that. It will be the final home doubleheader for Post 164 this season that we know of.
Just kind of blows my mind. But, yeah, that we know of. Things could change. There could be, you never know, a game scheduled in there. Even I don't know if a makeup date is going to be happening with Brookings, who was supposed to come out here, that had to cancel earlier in the season. They were supposed to play Post 22 as well on that trip, and that never happened. But we'll see. We'll keep you updated.
Yankton, they will be at Huron Post 7 on Monday before they host Spearfish next Tuesday. They will then take on Hastings, Nebraska, and take on some Nebraska teams as well. Spearfish, again, all on the road pretty much after Sunday. They'll be they will be at 3:20 on Thursday the 2nd, and then Tuesday the 7th they're at Yankton, so I got those two swapped around. Then Spearfish will continue the road trip at Brandon Valley Wednesday the 8th, and then we'll wrap up the regular season on the road at Watertown on Wednesday the 15th and at Aberdeen on Thursday the 16th. Take a look at a few scores from the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard here in Spearfish. Watertown and the Post 320 Shooters tied at 1 apiece. The Junior Kings of Renner losing to the Post 22 Expos 3-0. And that's the only scores we have so far.
Yeah, the other games I think are later.
Yeah, as Post 22 Hard Hats will take on Renner 307 Royals in a big game that will determine postseason positioning. And Watertown taking on the 320 Stars in another game that will also be critical to determine postseason positioning. That's a look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Catch us again on Sunday when we will be right back here at Black Hills Energy Stadium for Spearfish and Sturgis, the final iteration of this rivalry this season, with first pitch in Game 1 at 1 o'clock. 3:30 is the start time for Game 2. Some Sunday baseball coming your way here on KDSJ Sports. That'll do it for our broadcast here today. For Paul James, I'm Clayson Davis. Thank you to Cody Oliver back at the studio at KDSJ Radio. He'll take you the rest of this Friday afternoon. Everyone have a great rest of your day, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys on Sunday. Yankton winning 2 games over Spearfish. This has been another KDSJ Sports presentation.